We've landed on a floating cliff just below the Sky Citadel. Stormheart is still weak, recovering from the crystal's power, but Toothless is right there with her, watching that massive storm fortress hanging in the sky. I took a deep breath, trying to calm my racing heart. "All right, team," I said, "we can't attack Skara head-on. Not yet. We need a way inside." Quietly. Of course, the twins shoot their hands up, yelling, "Stealth mission." And I swear I saw everyone else flinch. Fishlegs, ever the strategist, peered through his spyglass. He pointed up at the swirling chaos. "Hiccup, look. There's a small mechanical gate turning with the storm wind." That was it. Our way in, a service entrance, I confirmed. If we can get inside, maybe we can shut down whatever powers this whole place. As we were getting ready, Stormheart suddenly lifted her head. She let out this low, rumbling sound. It wasn't a warning, more like a message. Toothless answered with a softer growl, and the two of them started this strange, quiet conversation, a language none of us could understand. I just watched, completely amazed. Then Stormheart looked toward the fortress and tapped her wing on the ground. Twice. Astrid's eyes widened. Wait, did she just tell us where to go? I could only nod. She remembers this place. She knows the layout. With that incredible new piece of intel, we took to the skies. Toothless led the way, with Stormheart's directions echoing in his mind. We flew straight up toward that spinning mechanical gate. The wind was a monster, and lightning bolts shot out of the clouds like angry spears, but we pushed on. The gate was on a timer, opening for just a few seconds before snapping shut. I watched the pattern, counting down, 3, 2, 1 now. We charged through the opening, the heavy metal door slamming shut just inches behind us. The inside of the Sky Citadel was overwhelming. It was a massive, living machine. Giant gears turned, electricity surged through pipes, and strange, glowing crystals pulsed with a life of their own. And then we saw them, mechanical guards built like dragons, patrolling the corridors, powered by thunder itself. Snotlout's whisper was a little too loud. "Okay, this place is creepy." As if on cue, a mechanical dragon dropped down, blocking our path. Its metal mouth opened, but instead of fire, it unleashed a blinding flash of lightning. Toothless was faster. He leapt in front of me and fired a plasma blast, shattering the machine into 1,000 pieces. But the explosion was loud. Alarms blared to life. Red lightning crackled across the walls, and a robotic voice echoed through the halls. Intruders detected. Suddenly, dozens more of those mechanical dragons activated, swarming us. We were in a frantic chase through narrow metal tunnels. Stormfly shot her spikes into their gears, Hookfing melted their metal joints, and Meatlug smashed through reinforced doors. Through it all, Toothless cleared a path with perfectly aimed plasma blasts. Finally, we broke through into a massive chamber. At its center was a colossal, glowing engine, shaped like a dragon's heart. Lightning streamed into it from all sides, powering the entire fortress. Fishlegs gasped, his voice full of awe and terror. This isn't just a machine. It's alive before we could even think about how to disable it. Heavy doors slammed shut, trapping us. High above, on a metal bridge, Skara Stormbreaker appeared. "You children never learn," she said, her voice dripping with cold arrogance. This world was meant to be ruled by dragons and those worthy to command them. I stepped forward, my hand on my sword. "You don't command dragons, you torture them." Skara just laughed, a soft, chilling sound. "Is that what you think Toothless is? A friend? No, he is a weapon?" The world feared the Night Furies for a reason. She then raised a new crystal. It was larger than the others, glowing with a dark, sinister purple light. Astrid whispered beside me. "That doesn't look good." Skara activated it, and the room was flooded with raw storm energy. The engine roared, pulsing brighter and brighter. A huge metal gate began to grind open, revealing a sight that froze the blood in our veins. It was a dragon. A giant, mechanical dragon, twice the size of a bewildered beast, its body covered in glowing runes, powered by the same energy as a storm serpent. Skara's voice boomed with triumph. Behold! The Storm Titan, the final weapon. The Titan's eyes ignited with blue fire, and it let out a deafening roar that shook the very foundations of the citadel. I gripped my sword, looked back at my friends, then at Toothless. "This ends now," Toothless roared right beside me, his wings beginning to glow with that familiar blue storm energy, but this time it was stronger, more powerful than I had ever seen before. Lightning filled the room, and everything went black.